Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay, I'm live. I had to come back on here because I know people are going to try to gaslight me with this. So let me show you real quick because I'm about to go to the gym. Hi. I'm about to go to the gym because I need to work off some of this stuff that's going on. So let me, and yes, I'm in the dark because I really want to do this real quick because I don't like when people try to gaslight me. Let me show y'all where I checked out with the Ts Madison video. Let me show you. Hello, everyone. Let me show you where I checked out. Since people want to gaslight.
Own periods. That they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Now, for those of you that follows me, when that video was posted, I was in Europe on vacation, bitch. And so when I saw that video, I immediately wrote under that video, only females have periods. And it's right there. It's to be fact checked. Only females have periods. I'm not no stupid ass motherfucker where I don't know that women, that females don't have periods. That's what I immediately wrote under the bottom of that. And it's on site, pinned it, and it's still there. So that dialogue was checked. But after I researched, which you motherfucking hoes never do, I understood in the context of which the person.
So far, I've been called a bitch, a hoe, a stupid motherfucker. I'm supposed to be listening to this? Don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me. I hate it when people do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like when people do that. I just want to have an issue. I just want to have it. I just want to be mad. Get the hell out of here. Like, who y'all? So I have a question. Y'all be allowing y'all's friends and family to talk to y'all like this? Y'all be allowing men to talk to you like this? Men in my family don't even talk to me like this. Y'all know I'm the only girl. I grew up the only girl. Men in my family don't even talk to me like this. Why in the hell would I allow a complete stranger to talk to me like this? And I was disrespected. I felt disrespected. I felt wronged. And this is how you address me after the fact?
Was talking about periods and womanhood. She was talking about the space of trans men and intersex people and stating that women don't own womanhood because of the trans man's identity. Even though they are born biological female, they live under the guise of trans men and intersex. So I understood it from that aspect. But you dumb motherfuckers don't want to know nothing. That's why you're stupid as fuck now. Following that stupid, dirty, ditzy, drunk bitch. Number two, Jess Hilarious, who had every right to feel some type of way, because we're not going to sit up here and act as if women aren't feeling like they're under attack. And women are feeling like they're under attack because of the political propaganda that's being put out as if trans people are demons, as if we're vile, as if we are out to try to erase womanhood. And 99.9% of the time, that shit is coming from a white rhetoric.
Y'all, I haven't seen that. And if I have a trans woman follower that follows me, can you send me that? Because I have not seen that. I have not seen white males trying to demonize trans, but I also don't want to invalidate a trans woman just because I haven't seen it. You know, like just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not happening. So can you please email that to me at realtalkwithyoni@gmail.com? Because I have not. I don't see that to demonize trans. I have. But then again, like, even if it is true, right? If it's true, then that means men are doing it. Once again, back to who we truly need to hold accountable here is men. Why are we being attacked once again? How are we even in the crossfire when it comes to this conversation? I don't understand it.
There is no way that I'm going to refer to my mother as a bonus hole or as a birthing channel or as a chest feeder, bitch. There's no way that I'm going to do anything like that. And I don't expect for you, because I've never disrespected women in any way to even refer to women that way. And so therefore, I would never use that, and I don't even encourage using that. Ever. Ever. And I understand that women are feeling at this current time in these states of affairs that their whole womanhood is on the line and that somebody is trying to take that from them. But your anger is misplaced, because the people that are trying to take that from you are the people that are in the motherfucking Congress, in the White House, and in legislature. We're sitting around here arguing about cis and trans and all this type of shit, and all of our rights, because I do fall under woman too, bitch. All of our rights are being stripped from us by the government. And they're using these tactics like this to divide and conquer, so that we're focused on all the bickering and fighting about who, what, when, where, why, and whatever. And rights are being stripped from us left and fucking right. Now, let's get into what I stated. Let's see what Jess said, and then you'll see what I said. Let's go. I know y'all seen this already, but today my day to speak, motherfucker.
Mother what? Okay. Also, for those that said I didn't watch this video, Ts Madison is going to get into the part where, you know, biological women sometimes are labeled trans when they're not. So here we are, Black people, because let's be real about Jess Hilarious. The reason why people compare her to a man is because she has Black features. She has Black features. She don't look like a man. She just has Black features. That's all. That's it. She just has Black features. That's it. So this is another part of the gaslighting that I'm sick of. She has dark skin, which a lot of people in our community that struggle with colorism, because it's a struggle that they have, they like to associate that with masculinity. And if you also have, you know, I say like exaggerated features, right? They like to associate that with masculinity. So it has nothing to do with, oh, Jess Hilarious looks trans. She doesn't look trans. She just looks Black. That's it. She looked Black. That's all it takes in a whitewashing world. And I have to say world because it's a global issue. World. She just looked Black. That's all. So this is why a lot of women react. This is why I reacted in the way that I did, because I'm just like, That is a horrible comparison because we know what the root of it really is. It's colorism, it's featureism, it's texturism. She doesn't look like a man. She looks like a woman.
So sit down and listen. And again, fuck you, Tasha K, punk bitch. Now let's go back. And that's in love. Suck my dick. Let's see what Jess had to say about it.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Truly, I believe in everything and everywhere that we as trans women and trans men understand that we will never be, because we know what we are. We know what we came through. We are not insane to know that we were born male. I know that I was born male, but I'm not a man. And I know that there are trans men out there who were born female, but they are not female. They're men. You don't want to understand that there's a difference between gender identity and sex, but that's all right. I'm not here to educate you on that. My point here with Jess, which was she made a blanket statement, just like the small clip seemed as though that the trans woman was making a blanket statement, but she made a blanket statement and stated that all like trans women and trans people need to be in a straitjacket or like we're crazy. And why would you say anything like that when you know that you have that they're trans people that support you and love you and fuck with you? Because I definitely was one of them. And this is why I subtly at first, I'm not gonna lie, we talking about accountability here. I subtly said this. Put the post up what I said, Mom. Yes. There are so many real women that get mistaken for being transgender women, and that's where a lot of anger comes from. I do hope they take a good look at how transphobia affects all women.
Gaslit. This one I was like, I gotta check out. I'm like, damn, if we're not getting gaslit by heterosexual men, then we're getting gaslit by trans women. And do you think Ts Madison would have said this if Jess Hilarious didn't have exaggerated features? Probably not. Probably not. So it was supposed to be like a knock. It was supposed to be like a jab, and it was just very distasteful, which added more fuel to the fire. And so what this is telling me that, Ts Madison is coming across tone deaf to what Black women go through, particularly in this case, dark-skinned Black women. Let's be real, right? They are seen as masculine, aggressive, and all. It's like she's adding into that. And there are dark-skinned Black women that are treated a certain way due to this stereotype that Ts Madison just fed into. And it's disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. I've seen personally, I have seen, because I have a friend that I just met here in Houston. She's a realtor. And we were at the pool. And the way this Black guy just spoke to her, and it was so disgusting because how he spoke to me and then how he spoke to her was just so night and day. Like, I'm the daytime, she's the nighttime. And it was just very aggressive. And, microaggression in Black men when it comes to dark-skinned women is felt for me as a very much in tune with my surroundings. Like I can feel the microaggression. So I could feel the shift in his energy towards her versus me. And it made me feel very uncomfortable. It made her feel even more uncomfortable because she's dealing with that aggressiveness from this man simply because she's a dark-skinned Black woman. So I feel some type of way when it comes to this tweet that Ts Madison tweeted, not because she's a trans woman. It's because it's the undertone of this tweet that was truly disgusting for me, because I've experienced it as a Black woman. I've witnessed it. Not experienced it. I witnessed it secondhand. I witnessed it. And it's y'all, this is just it's just a mess. Like it really is a mess. It's a mess. And so to try to tie this all in, like, oh, transphobia affects all women, that is not what this is. That is not. And see, this is where the delusion comes in. Like, that is not transphobia. That's colorism. It's microaggression, it's featureism, it's self-hatred, it's a lot of different things, but it's not transphobia. Like, so like I said, this situation did not help. It just and if Ts Madison wanted to look at it from a Black woman, a biological Black woman's point of view, who gets treated aggressively simply because of how she looks, that's very offensive. Like, it's very offensive. Very, very much offensive.
Let's take that down. Now, I said that based off of the context of me watching Jess and me seeing that Jess has already experienced transphobia herself. She herself has experienced transphobia. Play the video. This right here. Right there. No. She herself, put the video in there from Mona, please. She herself has experienced transphobia because there has been numerous times that men have said that, you know, or that, and this is from her mouth, not mine. I never called her a man. I never said that she looks like a man, because contrary to what you guys say, I don't think that Jess Hilarious looks like a man. I do think that she has masculine energy. I think that she might be a female, but she possesses lots of masculine energy. What's up, yo son? What's good? But she does not look like a man to me. And I never stated that she looks like a man. However, she has masculine energy, masculine tendencies, masculine stuff, but she still, yet again, and she still is a female. And that does not take away that women at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, when I stated that women suffer from transphobia as well, that doesn't mean
this is a mess.
She doesn't get this. Obviously, because the next day, academics posted that, oh, all this time, I thought that this was a man. Now, you know damn well this girl don't look like no motherfucking man, but she does have masculine energy. No, he was being messy. No, he was being messy.
But we wouldn't call that transphobia, though. We would just call that bullying, though. I wouldn't call that transphobia. I would just call that what it is, bullying. That's what it is. She's not a trans woman. And see, I don't get how they don't see that as disrespectful. But why? Why is it a big deal to us? Let me explain why it's a big deal to us, right? I'm speaking for biological women here for a sec. The reason why it's a big deal is because Jess went through the whole process of having a menstrual cycle her whole life. Then she gave birth to a son. She carried that baby for 10 months, most likely. Then she went through postpartum depression. then she had to deal with the aftermath of all of that, you know, her body changing, losing maybe her edges is thinning, or she lost hair due to, you know, childbirth and all of that. It's very disrespectful for you to chalk that up as like, oh, she's experienced transphobia. No, she's experiencing most likely self-hate, featureism, colorism, and you know, just a bunch of other things. But transphobia it's like, when you say, oh, it's transphobia, you take away her experience as a biological woman when you say that. That's why it was just this, it was a disrespectful comparison to even make. And I don't know why Ts Madison made that comparison, because it's like trans people will never truly understand unless trans women will never truly understand the inner workings that we as women deal with, like with hormones, cortisol levels, you know, stress and things like that. Our bodies are very sensitive. And so to compare that, just to chalk it up as transphobia, I just, very disrespectful. And I'm pretty sure, I'm 1,000% sure, Jess, no, she's not here for that at all. Cause it's just backhanded to me. I didn't like that either.
He was being very messy. I was pointing out that in her own words. And so I do believe that she's experienced this time and time and time and time again. And because she's experienced this time and time and time and time again, because she has experienced this, it does build up some type of people start feeling some type of way. But again, your anger is displaced. Because trans people are not, no, I did not say it. Yo, block this bitch. Because I did not say that she was a man or I blocked this motherfucking hoe down here. Because I did not say that. You're not going to twist and mix my words. My words, this is exactly what my motherfucking words said right here. I'm not playing with you bitches today. Because I can give a fuck if you hoes follow me or fuck with me or not. I can give a fuck about it.
Like y'all, I'm gonna repost my Lapeef live stream. What, this is the same behavior, y'all. Like, am I supposed, like, this is the same behavior? Like, this is the same behavior. It's like people just want me to be like, okay, like, because they're trans, like, it's all right. Like, it's no big deal. You can talk to us like that. Like, come on now. Come on. I mean, throughout this whole live stream, I'm being called a bitch, a hoe. Like, this is crazy. And then Ts Madison sat up here and said, you can suck my dick. Like, like, I'm sorry, but like, this is, y'all, this is so insane to me. This is how you address a serious topic? Man, this is crazy.
I can give a fuck about it. I don't have to fuck with you. Y'all hoes don't have to fuck with me. You bitches don't do a motherfucking thing for me. I already did. Put that fucking thing up there where I said, these were my exact words. Take my exact words. My exact words. No, my exact words right here. My exact words are, there are so many real women that get mistaken for transgender women, and that's why a lot of the anger comes from. And I hope that they take a good look at how transphobia affects all women. All women. All.
Y'all. Listen, y'all know I'm a tall girl. Y'all know I'm a tall girl. Like, me and Megan Thee Stallion, like, we have similar body types. Okay. I have very strong legs. You know, I'm tall, I'm thick built, you know. I have never been mistaken for a man. I'm sorry. with makeup on, without makeup on, with, you know, I with boy clothes on, because, you know, I wear sweats. I'm about to go to the gym just like this. Never have I ever been mistaken as a man. But then again, like I said, I told y'all what this is really about. This is about colorism and featureism when it comes to Jess. And for the Black community to gaslight her on that, disgusting to me. Like, disgusting to me. Very disgusting. So I'm just not buying that. She don't look like a man. She just looks Black. You know, she has Black features. That's it. That's it. That's what this is really about. Girl, listen, let me give you the buzzwords. Transphobia, pick me, mammy. What else? I think those are the top 3. Oh, narcissist. I'm sorry, narcissist. All them words don't mean shit to me no more because people have watered it down to the ground. Y'all label everybody the same shit. And I'm just like, I'm sick of it. Like, y'all label everybody a pick me. Y'all label everybody a mammy. If you don't like them, you don't agree with them, and you don't like their opinion, then you're gonna call them one of those labels, narcissistic. So when I hear people say it, it don't hold no weight no more. It used to. Oh my gosh. When pick me first came out, it used to hold weight. When mammy first came up on the scene, popped up on the scene, it held some damn weight. Y'all have watered the terms down so much because y'all call everybody and their mama these labels. It don't mean nothing no more. It don't hit like it used to. You used to hit. That's why I'm like, when somebody call me a mammy, I'm like, well. It don't hit the same. I'm sorry. That y'all have watered these terms down. You ruined them. You use them too damn much. You use them for everybody. So it's just like, and I'm supposed to be offended? How? Pick Misha, all of that. It don't hold a damn thing over here. It ain't even worth nothing no more. It remind me of Polo. You know, Black people, they love some Polo. Remember when Polo was like in his prime? And then Black people wore it to the ground, wore it out world. I know Black men did. They had the little Polo shirt, you know, and now you see it, you just be like, oh, God, you got on Polo? It's the same thing. So I'm just like, I remember when Polo was popping back in the day, and then like it just, everyone became so obsessed with it and everything, and I'm like, oh, you wearing Polo? Ain't nobody thinking about Polo today like that, unless they are old head. You know, they trying to live in their glory days. You know, it's a 40-year-old, 50-year-old man that's still in the club or something like that. But ain't nobody thinking about Polo. That's why I'm like, y'all listen, when you overuse something, it loses its value. So ain't nobody tripping about that. I'm sorry.
Women, that's what I said. That's what I said. I did not say that she looks like a man or that she is a man. I did not say that. There are so many real women that get mistaken.
But you implied it though. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Okay, let's dissect this for a second. There are so many real women that get mistaken for being transgender women. And that's where a lot of the anger comes from. Okay. So if real women are getting mistaken as transgender, right? That means you're implying that they are looking similar to a man. But see, the issue is that when it comes to their image, right? They don't want to be seen as a man. They don't want to be labeled as a man. And I understand that, right? I can actually respect that and not misgender you, mislabel you, right? But like when you reverse that and you speak on real women and you compare them to transgender, you're calling them a man though. Because at the end of the day, you're still a biological male. That's disrespectful. So I understand where his mind, I understand where Ts Madison's mindset is at. I understand where she's coming from, right? But it's like, come on. That's gaslighting too. Like, people try to gaslight you based off of they don't want you to read in between the lines while they get away with disrespect. But if you're an intellect, you read in between the lines, because sometimes it's not that, it's, you have to watch what people don't say while saying something. That's what gaslighting is. And so they try to distort your reality. They try to distort the truth. Then they try to dismiss how you feel. That's what gaslighting is. We are being gaslit right now. Okay. So that's what Ts Madison implied, was that she looks like a man. And that just wasn't the proper approach. And that's why, like, all of this is just coming across as bullying to biological women. It's just coming across as just straight up bullying.
For being transgender. And here's the thing, when you say transgender and you say man, those are two different things, Pooh. See, the problem is that y'all don't want to validate trans women's existence, and you don't want us to fall up under the umbrella of woman. But unfortunately, sweetheart, we do. And see, let's do this today. I've been calling y'all real women for the last couple of days, and I'm all right with it, because guess what you told? I'm a real woman. Okay. Hey, real woman. If I don't know your name and I'm sitting up talking, having a conversation about stuff, hey, let's talk about the real women and the trans women. Y'all had a problem with that yesterday. The real women and the trans women. Y'all had a big fucking problem with that yesterday. And I'm only adhering. You don't want cis no more? Here we go, real women. So let's do this. Let's just take out cis and trans, and let's put women. How about we do that? How about we do that? How about we just remove cis and trans and just say women? How about that? Can we do that? Let's just take cis and trans out and just be women. I'm all right with that. Because I tell you motherfucking hoes from the door, I'm a trans woman. I tell you motherfucker that from the start. I came to the door, some of you bitches met me naked. Some of y'all met me with my fucking clothes off. So what's up? Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's just take cis and trans away, and let's just be fucking women. Let's just take cis men, because there's cisgender men. Let's take that away, and let's take trans men away, and let's just be men. Let's do that.
Ladies, I have a question. Do y'all care about labels that much? I care more about treatment, respect. I don't care about labels like that. Somebody always trying to categorize me as a Black woman. Like, I'm already being stereotyped as a thicker girl, right? Like, I'm a hoe, I'm a thought, I'm ratchet, you know. Labels are really the least of my concerns. It really is. Labels don't bother me. Like, I've been labeled things that I wasn't my whole life. The thing that I care about is the treatment, the respect that lacks. That's what I care about the most. I've been labeled angry, aggressive, a single mother. I've been labeled a lot of things that I'm not. So labels don't bother me like that. Name calling, you know, that bothers me. But like when we get into like the labels, I don't care about it. I really care more about the treatment, because like there's actions applied behind the treatment I receive. And that's what I look for the most. You know, talking, lip service, sound good, but I like to be treated a certain way, and that's what I'm more concerned about. Yeah, it does. It does seem like the animosity is coming from a place of jealousy. That's what comes, and misogyny mixed, and that's why it's the energy is just so aggressive. I don't understand it. So I don't know. Let's continue because people said I didn't watch this mess. We almost getting to the point where I checked out though.
I'm all right with that. See, the thing about it is, what you want to be able to do is just say, I'm a real woman and all of y'all are men. That's what you want to do. And here's the thing, it comes from a place. Women in general are naturally territorial. It's a natural thing. It's a natural territorial thing. That's what women are naturally. That's just what it is. And they're fighting. It's just what it is. They're territorial, and women are catty with each other. So don't think that I don't see this from the lens or from the perspective that they're territorial and catty with each other. And then you have this outside mystery meat that comes along and be like, oh no, we don't want you in this bitch either. We don't want you in this motherfucker. We don't want you up under this. We don't want to be fucked up with y'all like that. Nah. Unfortunately, the way the times are now.
Y'all, are they really about to make this about sex? Mystery meat? Y'all think this is about sex? Listen, let me tell you something. Let me be respectful. Like y'all, like y'all. I will never fight over men. I'm sorry. These men ain't worth it. If y'all think this is about men, damn. Cause like you will never see me compete over a man. Like I don't want them that bad. Like girl, like if a man put me in a lineup, I don't care if it's with other women, not trans women, but just like other women. Like girl, like you can have them, girl. It ain't that serious for me. It will never be that deep. I can't speak for all women out here, but it will never be that deep for me. I'm sorry. It will never be that deep. And if there's some sex that I need, some sex that I want, if I even need a meal, girl, it ain't hard to get. It is not. It's not. There's no need to compete. I'm sorry. Men come and go. And I tell women on my platform every day, if you want a man, girl, all you gotta do is put some dog food outside your home, outside your door. That dog, he'll come wagging his tail. And then he'll probably leave again, but that dog gonna come back, wagging his tail, looking for some more food. Girl, it's never that deep for me. You want a man that damn bad, put some food, put some dog food outside your door, and that dog gonna come wagging his little tail, wagging. It ain't that deep. It will never be that deep for me. It ain't hard. Like they trying to make it seem like it's hard getting a man. It ain't hard. So if you want a man that bad, put some food, put some dog food right out your door. I'm telling you, that's all it takes. And then the way these men are, you don't need quality dog food, girl. All you need is some cheap, like it could be secondhand dog food at this point. It don't take hard to get a man. Cause I know this is, we not arguing about this. Like this, I know it's not coming down to this. Come on now. That's what killed me about people. Every time I see it in my comment section, I'm just like, are you being for real? Are you being for real right now? If you think I'm lying, put some dog food outside your door. See what happens.
Times have changed. Fortunately, because there have been times that, and I'm just laying it all on the motherfucking floor right now because this is how I feel. Unwarrantedly attacked. That Tasha K bullshit, that was an unwarranted fucking text. Because if a bitch had a motherfucking problem with me, my phone number, just like I got in that whole inbox and asked that whole bitch, do we got pressure? You could have definitely got on the telephone or whatever with me. Man, fuck that hoe. And fuck bitches like that. Because it's a lot of you motherfucking hoes that move that way. I done dealt with a bunch of you bitches like that. But to my women that are smart enough and have enough class or intelligence to sit and have a conversation, I fucks with you the long motherfucking way. And I hear you speaking.
Yeah, this is why I was like, I gotta go. Like, yo, I gotta go. Well, there you have it, folks. If you're smart enough, damn, this is crazy. This is insane. Yeah, this is why I clicked off. Do y'all want me to finish it up? Do y'all want me to finish it up? Because I'm kind of over it. What am I going to tell Black women? Focus on yourself. Okay. Focus on yourself, honey. You are under attack, so you should prioritize yourself right now. That's why I started the Decentering Men series. It's not to hate men. It's not about that. It's about, for once in our lives as women, we start to focus on our needs first. Not last, not second, first. And the world that we live in, the program is this patriarchy, and it programs your mind from a young girl to put yourself last. Put your dreams on hold for marriage. Put your dreams on hold for children. To put your desires and your wants second, to sacrifice for the husband and the children. You know, like, it's out of order. What about you? What do you want? Are your needs being met? And collectively as women, our needs are not being met at all. At all. And that's what Decentering Men is about. It's about making sure you're good for once, sis. Even the women that are married. Even the women that are married. Oh, so your husband, you know, he has this hobby that he pays for, but you can't afford to get some help around the house with a cleaning service. You know, it's like little stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, but he got hobbies when it comes to getting his car, his car that he, you know, his show car. He got the money to get that fixed. But when it comes to getting you some extra help around the house, it's like pulling some teeth. People, like, women really think Decentering Men is about you just being this strong, independent woman. No, it's not. It's about you being feminine enough to stand up for yourself and to advocate for yourself and to voice for yourself and to stop overgiving and people pleasing and doing all this extra stuff for everybody else, the kids, the man, even your family. They pulling on you, draining your energy, and you getting tired. And like, when you look up and you feel defeated, ain't nobody there for you. So when you decenter men, you start to center yourself. You regain your identity. you regain those, you know, because you regain your identity, you know what those wants are. You can advocate for those wants. Like, that's what it's truly about. And you'll have to do that in a relationship. The sooner that you decenter men, hopefully you do it before marriage, then it won't feel like your spouse or your husband is like, oh, you're switching up on me because you advocated for those things when you were single. So I'm trying to get the girls young to decenter them sooner and not later. So then your spouse or, you know, the man that you're in a relationship with doesn't feel like you're switching up. You came in with those wants and those needs, and he met them at one point. So That's what it's really about. So to me, it's misogyny, and y'all know I speak out against that. I feel gaslit and manipulated as well. Once again, it's do as I say. It's another do as I say conversation. It involves people. I'll just say this: people speaking at me, speaking down to me, and not speaking to me. And it's also people that's not considering how I feel. It's all about me, how I feel, or how they feel. It's them. And it's just like, how I feel does not matter. So what does that make me do? Well, as a woman, it makes me want to guard myself. It makes me want to get in defense mode. It makes me want to get in this mode where it's like, okay, well, if everyone is just doing them and no one is supporting me, then I need to go hard for myself. And if you feel offended by that, you feel offended by that, because I'm not people pleasing. I'm not trying to overcompensate for everyone else's needs while my own needs are being neglected. So until we can get a true understanding of what our needs are, until they can get a true understanding of what our needs are as women, I'm not listening to anything that they have to say. I'm not. So I don't care. And I'm gonna go back to minding my business, because I don't care how you live your life. It's not my business. I don't care who you sleeping with. I don't care what you do in your private time. But like, when you disrespect women, it's ridiculous. That's why I draw the line. So ladies, pull back your energy. Pull back. It's time for you to pull back. It's time for you to pour back into yourself. That's what decentering men is all about. It's about you pulling back your energy. We're not just talking about sex. We're talking about your existence, your support, your resources, even you using your platform and stuff like that. It's time for you to pull back your energy. It's time for you to go cold. It's time for you to go silent. It's time for you to start focusing on yourself. It's time for you to start pouring more into yourself. And it's time for you to do what is truly best for you and stop worrying about everybody else and their problems. It's time for you to start pouring back into yourself, because that's what everyone else is doing. If they got a problem with it, well, they got a problem with it because by us doing this, it does not benefit them. They lose resources. They lose support. They lose someone advocating for them. They lose a lot. So of course they're going to fight us on this, right? But what they don't understand is they can be offended. They can get in defense mode or whatever the case may be. But we're fighting for ourselves now because we feel like we have to. And that's where we are as modern women. We're making sure that our needs are met first. So I'm logging out. I just wanted to react to this. I wanted to show you where I checked out. I just didn't like the language in this video, the comparison, the gaslighting. Like I said, Jess Hilarious has Black features, and our community has a colorism issue. It has a featureism issue. So if she's being compared to a man, it's because of her skin color. It's because of her features. And that's it. It don't have nothing to do with her looking trans. It has everything to do with her looking Black. So I'm logging out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'm going to the gym now.